Guys, welcome back to another bullet journal video. So today I am showing you how I plan out the entire month of December, all my weekly spreads, mood tracker, expense tracker, all that good stuff. So just like last month, I'm going ahead and planning out a bunch of the first few spreads. So this includes the title page, the mood tracker, the full month calendar, and the expense tracker. So on the title page, as you can see, the theme for December is winter. I thought snowflakes would be super cute to just do. Do I know how to draw snowflakes? Not really, so I just kind of went with it, and I'm pretty happy with a bunch of the designs. Some of them ended up a little weird, but that's okay. Snowflakes are unique and they're all different. So then I just chose 3 different colors of blue, and those are going to be carried out throughout the whole month to keep everything kind of consistent. So now we're just moving on to lining the calendar blocks. I love the size of this bullet journal just so that I can have really large blocks on my calendar, although I feel very pressured to fill up the entire pages with designs just because the pages are so large. I can't remember exactly how big this is. I think it's close to a 9x12, which is gigantic. So I'm just going ahead and filling in those snowflakes and just adding the theme color there. And for the mood tracker, I thought it would be adorable if I colored snowflakes in the different colors of blue to represent the mood. I thought maybe drawing a different snowflake would represent mood, but I figured that would actually be way too much work to try and fit that many throughout the month. So I just decided to draw them all and then color them as the mood. And now we're moving on to the tracking page. So last month I realized that I needed a couple separate categories for other because my other category filled up a lot, which is unfortunate because that does mean I'm spending quite a bit of money. But anyway, so now we have a bunch of different categories. We have one for purchasing art stuff and one that's titled Smudge. And you might be wondering, what is the Smudge category? Smudge is the name of my kitten. So last month we had a pretty expensive vet bill, so I figured it is probably just best to give him his own category, and then I can put his food and everything else that I need to get him in that category. So we're moving on to the weekly spreads. I do keep flipping back to the November just to get the spacing right. I can't remember the spacing for each one, so I just flip back and just count. And I really like this one. I probably said that in the last video, just because it gives you lots of space for planning. And I just put a big snowman in the corner because why not? We got to fill that space somehow. And I realized that I didn't actually write the big date like I usually do in the corner there, but you know what, that's okay. So for the next spread, I decided I wanted to draw a bunch of snowflakes. As you can see, make a little mistake there, but that's okay. Just cover it up with whiteout and we're good to go. So they do kind of look a little bit like bacteria, but the theme is snowflakes, so I think it kind of gets the point across. Definitely not my favorite spread, but I thought it was creative, and I like to incorporate one themed spread into every month. So now we're just moving on to the next one. Pretty straightforward. It's the long skinny one with the meal tracking, and yes, not every weekly spread that I have has the meal tracker, but I figure I add it when I can. And we're just throwing a snowman at the bottom there, which kind of brings us back to the October when I had the skeleton in the bottom corner there. And just going ahead and coloring in those snowflakes and the snowman scarf. So I entirely forgot to film the sketching and inking process for this weekly spread because I did not realize it wasn't filming. So you just get to watch me color it. But this is my, I guess, what should have been the only theme spread, but I had 2 ideas, so I wanted to incorporate them both. So this is the week of Christmas. I do celebrate Christmas, so I decided to add a bunch of different Christmas shapes. And did I think about which one was going to fall right on the 25th? No, but it worked out with it just being the present. So now I'm just doing that flip through at the very end, so you can see all of the different spreads. And I added all of my events and due dates and everything in there. School is ending, so I don't have anything in the last few weekly spreads. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.